Hi, I'm LP Master 6 and welcome back to... And I'm about to... Yeah, it tells you to press start. You could also press A. This is the beginning of the era where they tell you to press start, but more people are likely to press A. Now, of course, it was always like that before, but originally you had to press start in most NES games. In this, just say press A. But now if they say press A, I feel sad because I miss the nostalgia of when everything said press start. Who cares about this? I forgot there's 8 characters to choose from, so we're going to go with the worst one for this entire video if possible. Crunch!
My name's Crunch.
My name's Crunch. Alright. And don't worry, the game does autosave after every little thing you do. So if you quit the game and go back and see that your save data is not there, then your cartridge is messed up like the first one I bought, and it didn't have a save capability. Have a save capability. Yeah, okay. Crunch has terrible handling, and he's not even that fast. So, he just kind of sucks. Oh, oops, I screwed up. Can you... Okay, fine. I'll go over here. Jeez. Man, Crunch really doesn't handle well at all.
Hello, friend.
But everybody has a different horn, which is nice. When I started the game with Crunch in a previous take, but I had a coughing fit, so I decided to start over. He said, I have a challenge for you. And then it just said, test your, like, skills in the car or whatever. Oh my god, Crunch is bad. Whoo! Alright, let's make up for it with speed, I guess. Ooh. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do with this guy. Ooh. Alright, but this is a good way to get used to him. But at the end of this, I want to point out, Taj is going to give us something, and I'm going to play an unused clip that may have played when he gives it to us. An unused voice clip of his. So get ready, because I think they really should have kept it in. It's my favorite voice clip in the game. Second favorite. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hello, friend. Bye-bye for now.
It's a balloon.
This is a balloon, as if we couldn't see that. Taj, please. Well, I know it's a balloon. Alright, hold up. Where'd it go? There it is. Stop floating away, please. Alright, use your big head and collect it. Jeez. Alright, yeah, Crunch is the worst. Nobody uses Crunch for anything because he sucks. He's awful. Oh. But this is going to be a fun-filled video. If you'll remember from last time, we are doing the Silver Coin Challenge by redoing all 4 racetracks in Dino Domain with the intention of collecting 8 silver coins, Tricky the Triceratops, the boss of the area, hid in all the tracks, and then winning. Now, the little overhead view it gives you there is nice, but it doesn't show you where the silver coins are. You have to actually, hands-on and do the race. Ooh, this is the worst. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'm okay with Bumper, I think. I've only played it as him a couple of times. He is a heavier character. I don't know why. Aren't badgers not really that heavy? I've never seen a badger in person, but apparently we have badgers in America, and they're just a lot scarier looking than the European ones. I wish we had European badgers here too. Although, I guess I should show you the little overhead, because this is a cool camera view. Now, who cares? You don't care. I don't care. We're not going to do it. Since part 1 was such an info dump, I think I'm going to shut up a bit more in this video. You guys would probably appreciate that, and I would not blame you. See, this guy is faster than Diddy, and he might be the same speed as Crunch, actually. Oh, damn it. I do not know how to handle anything anymore. I pretty much exclusively play Diddy in the car for my entire practice, which I realized was a bad idea now, because I'm trying to showcase all the characters. And because this is the first track, they could have hit them in some dirty places, the coins. But they're all on the beaten path, and I'm very okay with that. The AI, I feel like, does actually get harder, but maybe that's just because you have to collect the coins along the way. And, you know, that's what makes it hard. Because you have to collect the coins and win. And it's not like the AI is going out of their way to collect coins, which can sometimes be way off the beaten path. And, you know, you still have to go out of your way and beat them. And this game gets hard, even without the silver coin challenge. But yes, you get more balloons for that as well. We can finally go in that world we saw before that required us to have 10 balloons to get into it. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what is wrong with me today. Oh, no. Ugh. I just got over being sick. If you remember the bonus video of Donkey Kong Land 3, which I'm sure you guys watched that, I know you guys were probably thinking, oh man, this is the best holiday game of 1997 Nintendo has. Well, guess what? Now this is here? Whew. What a wild ride for you LP Master 6 viewers. But, oh no, I forgot about that one. Oh no, I want to restart. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna show off some cool stuff because I'm cool. Alright. I have faith in myself, and I think... Oh, my wife is home? Man, she wasn't at the doctor very long. But I was sick and missed, you know, practically... Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna meet you back at this point. Yeah, okay. That feels a lot better. I like that. And this is where things get a good bit harder. Yes, okay. They have pretty generous hitboxes. Well, I guess not that one. Not, just kidding. I'm pretty sure they all have the same hitbox. And there's one over there. I like to focus on getting the coins in the first lap so you can just focus on speed and getting boosts and stuff in the rest of the laps. Alright, well, we're good. We only missed that one that's just pretty much on the beaten path, so we're okay. How many times can you say beaten path in a video? Yeah, as I was saying, I just got over being sick, or I'm getting over it. It was just allergies, but I was out of commission from the night I recorded that video. I could just feel it building up. I was like, oh no, this is going to be bad. And every day I kept thinking, oh, well, that's okay. I'm going to be better tomorrow. So the first day wasn't that bad, and I was like, tomorrow's going to be worse. But I didn't expect to sleep one of those days from 3 p.m. to 10 a.m. Except 1 hour in between where I watched Parks and Recreation and ate meat and cheese. Of course, a vegan version. And I didn't eat much. My appetite was terrible. Aww. I haven't gone down there once. I just realized in the intro that's where WizPig hits his head and falls over. Alright! If you finish first, it like calls you a failure if you didn't get all the coins. So be sure to get all those coins. I don't remember actually what it says, but I'm sure it will hurt your feelings. So you definitely want to get all those coins. But I still got a little bit of sick brain. I did nothing but play and research Diddy Kong Racing practically while I was sick. So, and future games. And set this up, research how to make my... No, I know I can get that. What? Shut up. You don't need to get that on the first lap. It's right there. You're good. Alright. Alright, where is... There's one. Alright. Oh, this is the one that sucks. Because once you get in the water, you're dead. You're just dead weight. Everybody's going to pass you. And then I got stuck on the little curve there. But that's okay. I like a challenge because, again, World 1 is very easy. And a lot of the times, these coins will be in perfect placements to show you, like, secrets you wouldn't have found otherwise. This is awful. This is a terrible run. Alright. Get the one on the bridge. Get that one right there. Beautiful. See, we're already back in first. We're doing fine. Ooh. I'm sorry, I can't get a thought straight in my head today. That's my bad. Oh my god. If we don't get that on the last lap, we're doomed. I do not like having any coins left on the last lap. I also do not know how to control bumper. And the emulator definitely does run faster, you can tell. I really wanted to use authentic hardware on every single game possible in this channel, like forever. But, I mean, I guess I'll use the Switch N64 library whenever a game is applicable there, but, you know, emulation just looks so good. And I'm not that concerned about appearances, but it's just that my N64 videos look so dark. I don't care as much about the fact they're grainy, because that's just what the N64 looks like, you know? If it's not being emulated, it looks grainy. I play these actual games on a CRT TV that I've had since I was a kid. Granted, it is going out, and I was looking for a replacement, but, you know, I really don't want my replacement to just be, you know, emulate everything. Oh my god. At least this song is still so good. I'm surprised somebody's, you know, keeping up with us here. How did we not? Oh my god. I'm sorry, this video is really a lot of me focused on gameplay here. Which I guess is good for a Let's Play, but I feel like I have so many things I have to say, even though I really don't right now. I just want you to kind of enjoy the game for what it is. Where's the last one? What did we miss? Is it... Yeah, okay, that's right. We missed this one. How can I forget? Because I thought it was stupid that we missed it. Okay, we're all good. Let's get a good speed boost going here. Beautiful. Even if we bump, get it? Because we're bumper into walls, we're fine. While we're... No, okay. I had more to say about this emulation nonsense, but I guess I don't. You know, it looks good. Emulations come a long way. I give up. You know, it can pretty much do anything I want to do on a console. It's just disappointing. I'm disappointed that things aren't so easy to record from the old days. Because I want the feeling of holding the N64 controller in my hands and sitting in my chair and looking at my CRT. But I have decided to forego that for you guys, just for better video quality. Even though this video, the commentary has been just kind of awful. Let's go ahead!
Fantastic. If you can beat me again, I'll give you a special prize.
So, he is much harder. Every boss is much harder the second time around. Alright, I've talked plenty about the visuals and how great they are. Oh, he stomped me! Oh, and then he does... Okay, I'm gonna restart. If you don't get a good head start in a lot of races, just restart. There's no shame in it. It takes, like, no time at all. Don't stomp me again. Okay. Oh man, I really wanted a homing missile. Because he's going to get around us eventually. I can feel it. Whew. Maybe not. Bumper's pretty fast. But one slip up and we're dead. And then I got to shoot him with a homing missile to recover. I guess not. If he's right in front of us, I can hit him with just a regular missile. That was risky and a bad move. Okay. I've talked a lot about the visuals. I can talk more about the soundtrack. It got an actual physical release in Europe and America. You know, a full CD. A CD did come out in America, which was a shock. But instead of the full 42 tracks, it had 16. How insulting. And the CD was shaped like Diddy's head. It was unplayable on most CD players. Not most, actually. just, you know, car CD players, most CD players that people had back at the time, but it'll still play in like a laptop. Just not a lot of places that were easy for the time. All right, and you can fall off. Oh! We get to demonstrate. If you're that far behind, I think he crossed the finish line, but I think if you're far enough behind, it just ends it for you anyway.
Maybe next time. Come back whenever you're ready.
Yeah, and you gotta sit through this long thing, and then I'm pretty sure you get booted out. Yeah. So I would recommend restarting the race if you're about to lose instead of sitting through all that. But at least I got to show you the voice line, so that's nice. I can also talk about anti-piracy measures. Is that interesting? Now, of course, a lot of developers in the 90s who were fun had a lot of fun with their anti-piracy measures, where if the game detects a pirated copy, instead of just saying, hey, go buy the game, you jerk, you know, they'll ruin the experience for you. Like, this game goes a traditional approach in one way. It has actually several ways that are randomized upon detection of a pirated copy. One way is the audio changes frequency every, like, frame. So it just sounds completely distorted and, like, just ruins the experience. Of course, you could bypass that with headphones, sure. There's one where after the first time you pause, I think that's how it works anyway. At some point when you pause, every single time you unpause, the game will play one frame and then pause again. You unpause, one frame, pause again. But there's other goofier ones, like all the racers' heads spinning, like constantly. Their heads spin clockwise, or they just spin like an owl's, you know, all around. 360, don't fall, don't fall. Oh, I should have been drifting there. I'm stupid. That's okay, we still won anyway.
Well done, kid. You've earned a piece of the amulet. Now try the trophy challenge. See you later.
The formatting of the subtitles, which you can turn off, by the way, cracks me up. But that's right, we get a part of the magical amulet. I hear this referred to usually as the Whiz Pig amulet. But that's it. We are sort of done with one of the worlds, but we're still going to do the trophy race. How long have we been going? I don't think it's been that long. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the trophy race and then we can cut it. But I also want to point out, yes, enter trophy race, thank you. Some of the other anti-piracy measures cause the roads to have no traction, like sand. You know, it's just the lowest possible traction, so you're just driving slowly. Some of your button inputs to be randomly ignored, or just completely ignored, I think. Just altogether. Even though it recognizes them, it just ignores them. It causes the camera to be inverted on both axes, so it's mirrored and upside down. My favorite is probably balloons being unable to be picked up. Like, they spawn, but they just... you can't pick them up. There's also one where it skips the Taj cutscene of him giving out balloons. So you just don't get any balloons from races, making beating the game impossible. Or finally, vehicle parts become invisible. Like just your tires, invisible. That one's the dumbest one of them all, honestly. Because I don't understand how that punishes the pirate, other than making the game look dumb. Alright, so our goal now is just to win. The AI is much more aggressive. That's not the word. Capable. They're much harder in the trophy races. Because, you know, you've already mastered the tracks, right? So, here you go. Master them better. Whew. Man, oh man. I guess I can talk about my experiences with this game. I did have this as a kid. I played much more of the remake, though. Which has a good, astounding amount of differences. But, you know, at the core, it's still the same game. I was amazed by the fact a racing game had an overworld. I owned this game, but not Mario Kart 64. But amazingly, I didn't play that much of this game. I think I found the DS version to be a little hard, and I think my OCD, because I didn't have a guide telling me what world was World 2, I just wouldn't do anything past Dino Domain. But also, of course, the game gets a lot harder after Dino Domain, so there is that. But I don't have too many memories of playing my original cartridge, but I know I had it. Oh god, what if I never had it and I'm just misremembering and it never got stolen or lost because it never existed? I don't think that's true though. I'm like 99% sure I had it. I'm sorry, my voice is going hoarse. Okay, I'm not... No. Don't fall in the water, please. Anything but that. We need to start getting bananas. Bananas are your best pal in trophy races because, you know, they increase your max speed. Very important. Alright, I think we have this in the bag. You know, the whole thing, really. Not the whole game, though. That's going to be a struggle. Like, I'm making this game look easy. It is not easy. And I know a lot of people are calling me, like, oh, like, a noob, I guess, at the game for this. But I can't get that good at it. And the fact you have to master all these tricks and accelerate... A lot of people are like, yeah, you have to really be good at this game. Like, people did say the game, you know, sucks because of its difficulty. And I really feel validated in that. Because I feel like the difficulty spikes up a little too much. To the point where it becomes difficult to be fun. Like, more than frustrating at several points in the game. And I don't think that's a good thing. But I think it is good for the game to have difficulty, and it's a very satisfying thing to fully complete this game because of just how hard it is. It's not like ridiculous, but there are certain challenges in this game that are just, that will make you want to pull your hair out. So be warned. Man. Oh, I keep saying man. I don't know why. But I did go back to work yesterday. Yesterday was a Sunday. So I got one, you know, work day out of a 5-day work week. It was very frustrating. And yesterday I was just too out of it. I was still sicker than I thought. So it was a little bit of a struggle. I went home a little early. I had no choice. I couldn't focus on anything. I just scrolled through Facebook and sat in the car most of the day, rejecting a good few orders because I wasn't up to it. But I still made an average amount of money, a little below average. Well, not for coming home early, actually, that was pretty good. Not that you guys care about my finances, because that's boring. Other things I, you know, thought about buying, because I ended up having to buy nothing to make my videos look better. Because I already had, you know, the good capture card, I got a good microphone. Not that that has anything to do with looks. But I was going to buy a fancy upscaler. But then I realized, oh, you know, people are saying they actually don't look that much better for the price. Because the best one people are recommending is like $750, the Frame Meister. Because they don't make it anymore. Or like an HD modded N64, which, you know, you have to buy specifically, and God knows when you'd get it, if you can even get one. And I thought about that, but thought, it's really not worth it. So I tested this in what I thought was the best emulator. I was using Mupen 64 Plus, not Mupen 64 Plus Next, and I didn't have optimal settings. So I actually downloaded RetroArch for the first time. And I have not been a big fan of it before this, because I just prefer to simply have all my programs, and that's it. Just use my programs. I get that it's convenient to have everything in one place, but I don't like everything being under one system. I also don't like that you have to go into the configuration text file to change your button configurations for your controller. That sucks. Like, it automatically configurates depending on what system you're playing. So I'm using B instead of A for A and Y for B, which is fine. But I would have preferred B and A, because that's how it is on the, you know, the Switch Virtual Console, which of course I could also map. But I don't understand why emulators have to be so confusing and everybody's just like, oh, everybody has great technical prowess, right? Where they know how to, you know, do this and install this plugin and where to find it and why they should do it, and they should just immediately know. I don't understand why. But I will praise N64 emulation for coming such a long way, because, oh, even just like less than a decade ago, it was horrible. It was not great for most games. But even this game was lagging a good bit. And it lagged in this emulator the first time I turned it on, but it hasn't had a problem once. They mostly just lag in sound, but this one is doing an amazing job, and we can go check out our trophy, I guess. Oh, here's what the boss door looks like after you save the boss from Whizpig's spell, I guess. No, we don't need to go there, because that looks the same. You can redo the challenge at any time. That one frustrated me enough to where I never want to do it again. There we go. Second place is a silver Taj trophy, and third place, I think, is a bronze TT trophy. And you get nothing for fourth place, I don't think. But speaking of TT, I'm going to go ahead and show off just one of the time trials, just to show you what they're like. Because for 100%, you do need to do all the time trials. Not necessarily in adventure mode. If you're just trying to do everything in adventure mode, you don't have to. I would recommend going to tracks mode instead of adventure mode to do the time trials, because you don't have to go through all of these menus and everything. But alright. Now, in time trial mode, you may have guessed there are no items. It is not like Mario Kart where you get, you know, the 3 mushrooms at the beginning. So I don't think that was in Super Mario Kart, right? But, you know, essentially you just want to get bananas, you want to get every boost. And there is a specific time you're trying to beat. There is a default time for each track. I don't know if it popped up. I never pay enough attention. But we're not doing that great. But this track really isn't that hard. None of them are really that hard to beat the record time of. Oh god, come on. But if you want to really get good at a character, do time trials with it. And you should be fine. And braking is not as bad as you think it is. It does not come to a complete stop. It just reduces your speed. So you actually really want to brake a lot of times. Why? Why right at the end? Oh well. That saves your ghost temporarily. So if you... Oh, that's not terrible. Okay. Yes, if it's flashing, that means you have the... That's your new best time. That means you just got the record. But we're going to try again. That's right, we are racing against not only our own ghost, a la Mario Kart 64, but TT. Okay, we can do this. No, I'm sorry, it distracted me. No, I'm gonna start over. If TT laps me, I'm screwed. But essentially, what the game forces you to do is play all the tracks once and beat the boss. Do the silver coin challenge and beat the boss. Do the trophy race, which you do have to do for 100% in adventure mode and otherwise. And then do it all. Then do every track at least twice again. Once to unlock TT on the track, which that's an unspecified time. That's not just the time, you know, that the default record by the game. There are specific times, you can find them on DKR64.com. And then you have to beat TT. So you have to play each track at least 5 times to fully complete the game. I think that's fine. That's just one more time than Mario Kart does. Actually, it's the same amount of times for the 3 tracks if you want to unlock those ghosts. But if you get that text, well done, try another track, you did it. You beat TT's time, and you fully completed the track. So good job! I'm not going to be showing the other ones right now. I may not even show all the time trials, but I am going to do them. But we're going to go ahead and quit, I think. And then we'll... Yeah, because it's way easier to do the time trials in tracks mode, so I'm saving those for the end, and I'm going to do them all at once. But they're actually a lot more fun because you're not just holding down a button. I don't know, I feel like these tracks are really intuitive here. That it makes it interesting. We'll see what character I'll play next time. Spoilers, it's Banjo. Listen to this sick tune. But I think the time trials are even fun, and I don't think that in most games because you have to decide what you're doing based on what vehicle, you know, mash the button or not mash the button, you know. There's a lot to this game. It's complicated, but in an accessible way. And it's just so good. But I'll see you next time for more Diddy Kong Racing when we move on to World 2. I'm LP Master 6.